Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, my name is Whitney Michael. I'm your local 757 trusted realtor. Let's go ahead and get into today's topic. We are talking about the in and out of the VA loan. Let's dive right in. So the number one benefit of the VA loan that people love is there is no down payment. Of course, if you're using a conventional or FHA loan, you have to have some type of down payment. With the VA loan, for all of my brothers and sisters in arms, whether you've served active duty or reserve, or you're retired, or you just got out under honorable discharge, you can use your VA loan with no down payment. So that is the number one benefit. Another benefit is there is no PMI, which stands for private mortgage insurance. If you put less than 20% down using an FHA loan or a conventional loan, then you do have a monthly fee that's added to your monthly payment, and that is private mortgage insurance. So that's why you hear people say, oh, you need to put down 20%. It's so you can avoid that PMI. Now, another benefit of the VA loan is it usually offers pretty competitive interest rates compared to an FHA loan or a conventional loan. And of course, in today's world, we want the lowest interest rate possible. The VA loan also offers more flexible credit scoring when it comes to getting approved for a home. Although most lenders want to see a 620, we've seen people get in with lower. So the VA loan just has more flexibility. The VA loan also has more flexibility when it comes to your DTI, also known as your debt to income ratio. What you have to understand about a VA loan is it can be used to buy, build, or refinance your primary residence. VA loans are not able to be used for investment properties or vacation homes. So make sure you understand that it has to be for your primary residence. Now, your primary residence can include a multi-family property if you live in one of the units. And when I say multi-family, that means a 1 to 4 unit, but you have to live in one of the units to be able to use your VA loan. I'm telling you, if my husband and I had have known that, we probably would have purchased a multi-family property for our first home using the VA loan. That way we wouldn't have a down payment. So don't make the same mistake I did. If you're single and you can get over the space of a multi-family home, try and get you a multi-family home in a good location, rent out one side, let them pay your mortgage. And that's how you're gonna start building your wealth and building your real estate portfolio. I can't stress that enough. Now, another important thing to know about the VA loan, and a lot of people don't know this, you can use your VA loan more than once if your eligibility is restored. Okay, so make sure you understand that the VA loan is not just a one-time thing. Now, the VA funding fee. Some people have never heard of the VA funding fee, and some people have. The VA funding fee is a fee that the VA attaches to your entire mortgage balance. So it's typically 1.5% to 3.3% of the purchase price. And again, it's tacked on to your mortgage loan. Now, if you are a disabled veteran, depending on your service connections, you can get that VA funding fee waived, especially for all my 100% disabled veterans. So make sure you understand that if you're 100% disabled, make sure you get your VA funding fee waived. And if you're less than 100%, be sure to talk to your lender to see if you have the option of getting that VA funding fee waived. Another good thing about the VA loan is that sellers can contribute up to 4% of your closing costs to be able to help you purchase their home. That's really good. Up to 4% of your closing costs can be paid by seller concessions. So that's another advantage of the VA loan. And another thing to understand about the VA loan is there are no prepayment penalties if you pay off your home early. Now, let's talk about a few things that people do not like about the VA loan. It has to meet certain VA requirements. The VA is going to, of course, appraise the home, but it has to meet certain safety requirements. One big thing that I've seen the VA hit homes on is going to be not having a handrail if you have 3 or more steps. So make sure you have handrails. They also will hit a lot on throwing chip paint around windows and things like that. So they are very concerned about safety, and they will not approve your home loan if the home you're purchasing does not meet those requirements. So the VA appraisals can be considered stricter than your conventional and FHA loans, and a lot of people do not like that. Another thing that some people do not like is that you have to move into your residence 60 days after closing. No later than 60 days after closing, you must be occupying your primary residence. Remember, I said this cannot be used for a vacation home or an investment property. So you are supposed to move into your home within 60 days. Now, there are some exceptions if you are deployed or out to sea, of course, but overall in the contract, it states that you have to move into your home within 60 days. Now, another con for the VA loan, and it's actually a myth in my opinion, but a lot of sellers think that the VA loan is harder to close than FHA or conventional. In my opinion, that's not true. I primarily work with VA loans, and they are just as easy as a conventional or an FHA loan. Just make sure the home is in safe condition and you'll get your loan closed. So I don't personally agree with that, but that is a big myth. A lot of sellers do not like to accept VA loans because for some reason they think they're harder to close, and it very well could be because their appraisal process is a little stricter. However, if your home is in good condition and you're not selling a lemon home, you'll be just fine. So the bottom line, in my opinion, the VA loan is literally one of the most powerful mortgage tools that anyone can use. If you have the VA loan in your belt, then I would definitely recommend using it. There are some cons, but in my opinion, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. There are so many VA loan real estate myths, but the VA loan is just as simple as any other loan. So be sure you understand that. And for all of my military people, if you're thinking about relocating to Hampton Roads, be sure to reach out to me. I know the VA loan inside and out, and I would love to help you. As always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the bell so you know when we drop new content. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.